Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Ellen, and in today's video I'm going to be transplanting my onions. So I have, I believe, 4 onion varieties and 2 leek varieties. So my yellow onions are a yellow Granex, a Texas early Grano, and I have 2 red onions. I have a red Creole and a red Burgundy, and then my 2 leek varieties are American Flag and King Richard leek. And I also have 1 bunching onion, which is a white Lisbon. So I will show you my starts in a second, and then I will bring you over to the bed where I will be transplanting them, and I will be telling you a little bit about what I will be doing and my process. I am in Zone 7B in Central North Carolina in the Raleigh-Durham area, and my average last frost date is April 15th. Okay, behind me is the bed I will be growing my onions in. You can see. It is a 4 by 8 foot raised bed, and that is garlic on that edge. So here are my onions. They are about 8 to 10 weeks old, so I should have transplanted them earlier, but I just haven't gotten around to it, but I'm doing that today. I have my hori knife. I'm going to use this to loosen up the soil because it's kind of compacted after sitting there all winter. And then I'm going to use my dibbler to create little holes for each of my onions. And what I will be doing is popping out the whole cell block. And I'll show you this, but onions are very resilient, and you can just kind of separate them, be pretty rough with them, and they'll bounce back just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my bed, and then we will get to planting. Alright, my soil is nice and loose and ready to be prepped. Okay, the first variety I'm going to be planting is the Texas Early Grano, and onions need about 4 to 6 inches around each side of them to bulb and have enough room to bulb. So I'll be putting my holes about every 4 to 6 inches. These are short day onions, so I'm not sure how big my bulbs are going to get. They're not going to get like huge, so I think I'll be okay with around every 4 inches. I think that'll give them plenty of space to grow. We'll go ahead and show you what the little, so just popping out that cell, and you can see it'll start breaking apart pretty easily, but you just kind of pull each single transplant apart from the rest of them. They come apart very easily, like I said. And like this, for example, This one does not have a very good root structure, so I'm going to discard that and any others that don't look very strong in the root department. So yeah, I'm gonna make my holes and then pop these guys in, and I'll show you close up how I do that. Alright, I have some transplants, and I'm going to be just popping them in. That. Just filling the holes back. I'm going to finish this row and I'll show you up close what it looks like. Alright, so you can see I have all of my onions planted and they're looking good, and I'm sure I will start seeing a lot more growth out of these guys now that they have their own space. So now that those are in, that's one variety done. I am going to work on getting all of the other varieties done. I'm not going to bore you with that because it's going to take a while, but I hope you enjoyed seeing the process, and I will be sure to update you guys on how they're growing throughout the summer. My plan is to do a garden tour each month so you can kind of see the progression of the different seasons, and I'll of course do more dedicated videos like this one. There's been a lot of growth in my cold weather crops just from my last garden tour, which was 2 weeks ago. So it's always really exciting to see what is growing and how it's growing. A week even can make a huge difference. So that's probably one of my favorite things about gardening, is just the plants surprise you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe for more garden videos like it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!